Okay, let's start the lesson. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so for today's lesson, still remember we didn't have we didn't carry we didn't have class last week, right? So we will have to replace the class that we canceled last week. Okay, in the following 3 lessons. All right. So for today's lesson, we will start at 7:30, and we will extend 30 minutes and end at 9:30. Okay, for the next 3 lessons. All right, for the following next coming 3 lessons. Yeah. Okay, so for our lesson today, we are going to work on off and for. Okay, we are going to look at the differences between off and for. So please take out this handout first. All right, and after that, we are going to work on email, because we have finished our discussion on the comprehension and then vocabulary exercise. And now we're going to work on the email. Okay, so please get ready with the handout first. Yeah. Okay, ready? Okay, now let's look at the first note. Okay, we use of to show that something smaller is part of something bigger. This is just a small part of. 这个是 of 的其中一个意思而已，知道吗？我们用 of 来做什么的？用来讲说小的东西呢是大的东西的一部分。Something smaller is part of something bigger. For example, I like the camera of the phone. As you can see here, the camera is part of the phone. 那个 camera 是手机的一部分来的，对不对？如果是这样子的话，我们就可以用 of 咯。The camera of the phone. Or the roof of the house is damaged. Why we use of here? 为什么我们会用到 of 呢？因为屋顶是屋子的一部分来的吗？所以我们就用 of 咯。Okay? So the roof of the house is damaged. It's damaged. It's like it's not in a good shape anymore. Or the leaf of the tree turn yellow. The leaf 叶子肯定是树的一部分来的，对不对？So in that case, we can use of. The leaf of the tree turn yellow. Yes.
How does the tree leaves turn yellow?
Turn yellow means become yellow.
No, I meant how does it turn yellow?
It's like slowly become yellowish. Because for some trees, okay, some trees like when the season changes, the leaf will change color as well.
Oh, okay.
All right. It depends. Yeah, not all trees can turn yellow. Some trees, not all trees. The tree is dehydrated, probably. Okay, probably, yeah. All right. So, any problem regarding point number 1 here?
Nope.
Nope. It's quite simple, isn't it? Okay, now look at point number 2. Yeah. Point number 2 is slightly difficult. Okay. We use for to connect a noun with its goal, purpose, or function. 这个老师要先写下它的意思先。goal 呢？下先啊。
Teacher, are we going to write the email?
Yes. Tonight we're going to write an email.
Okay.
All right. The goal 是目标咯。Okay. The goal 是目标。The function 是它的功能。还有什么呢？我看一下啊。还有就是 purpose 目的咯。The purpose 就是目的。所以这个3个词呢，老师以后解释的时候会时常用到的。The goal 是目标 ，the function 是功能。好像 What is the function of your phone? I use the phone to call my mom. So the function of the phone is calling. 用来 call 人的，用来讲电话的。Okay, 功能。All right. So we use for to connect a noun with its goal, purpose, or function. 就是说我们用 for 来讲 goal, 来讲 purpose, 来讲 function 的So we use for to answer the question of why do you need it 你也可以用 for 来讲为什么你需要它 OK 你也可以这样子去理解咯为什么你需要它因为你需要它的目的是什么你需要它的目标是什么你需要它的功能是什么功能你可以这样子去理解 Why do you need it? All right. So look at A. Yeah. My grandmother gave me her recipe, and then maybe you can think why do you need the recipe? Her recipe for chocolate cookies. Okay. So 这里为什么用 for 呢？因为你是在讲着那个 recipe 的 purpose，对不对？那个 recipe 的目的是什么？是教人家做 chocolate cookies 的。So her recipe for chocolate cookies 可能你会讲说，哎，老师，如果我讲 her recipe of chocolate cookies 可以吗？如果用 of 的话可以吗？有一些名词可以的 ，some nouns they can take both。一些名词呢，它可以用 for，可以用 of。一些名词是不可以的所以我们要检查看看哦。Okay, look at recipe, yeah. You see, we have recipe for something. And then we have to scroll down to see if we have recipe of. 看看有没有 recipe of. Okay. So, too bad we don't have.
Teacher, may I go to the toilet?
Yes, you may go to the toilet. So, too bad we cannot say the recipe of. Understand? We only say the recipe for. But of course, I need you to understand why we are using for. Because we are talking about goal, purpose, or function. Look at B, yeah? The microscope is used. What is a microscope? 什么是 microscope?
望远镜
放大镜，那个显微镜
望远镜是 telescope
望远镜是 binoculars 不是吗 ？telescope 是那种天文的，看星星的。下线microscope 是显微镜显微镜可以看什么的看细菌的。Yeah, we use it to observe bacteria, okay, or microorganisms. The microscope is used, and after that, what are we using for? Because you want to talk about the function. 你要讲它的功能吗 ？The function of the microscope. That's why we use for. It's used for examining tiny objects like cells. Peter buys a pair of comfortable shoes. And after that, you want to tell me the function of the shoes. 那个鞋的功能是用来做什么的？不同鞋有不同的功能的，对不对？So shoes for hiking， 用来跑山的鞋 ，shoes for hiking. All right. So we use of to show that something smaller is part of something bigger. We use for to talk about goal, purpose, or function. Okay, any problem? 有谁不明白的吗？当然这样子听的话是好像觉得好像很简单，对不对？可是当你读的时候呢，因为你要尝试去理解那个句子跟句子那个字跟字之间的关系，所以会稍微难一点咯。All right, so hang on, yeah. Okay, so I will give you. There are 20 questions. I will give you 10 minutes.
Teacher, which paper is this?
This one, I think I gave it to you like a long time ago, right? You may get it. You may go to Google Classroom, and then go to the thread on 29 March. Then you can find the handout.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, so there are 20 questions, and I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Yeah, and you may start now. We will start the discussion at 7:50. If you want to answer the questions, write your name and the number of the questions on the chat box. Okay, you may start now.
Teacher.
Yes.
What meaning is petals?
Which question?
Question 7.
Or the petals. Look at the flower here. The petals of the flower. It's like the pieces of the flowers. 那个花瓣.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
All right. Okay, let's start the discussion, yeah? Okay, I will call you according to the name list, all right? Okay, hang on. All right, number one, Kai Yuan.
The key for the door was lost, so we couldn't get inside.
Okay, good. The key for the door, all right? The key for the door. And then number two, Chu Yuan.
The wheels of the bike spin fast when you pedal harder.
Is it paddle or pedal? It should be paddle, isn't it? So can you read again? The wheels of the bike.
The wheels of the bike spin fast when you pedal harder.
All right, good. Hang on, yeah. Give me a minute. Yeah. All right, so the wheels of the bike. So the wheels of the bike refers to the tires, okay? So 这些轮胎肯定是脚车的一部分来的，所以我们就要用 of 咯。So the wheels of the bike spin fast when you pedal harder. Okay, now number three, Whaley.
The search for hidden treasure is full of danger.
Yes, the search for hidden treasure is full of danger. So for number three, you are telling me the goal 目标 the goal of the search. 他们找东西的目标是什么呢？要找那些隐藏的宝藏，对不对？ Hidden treasure. So you are talking about the purpose or the goal. So we use for. The search for hidden treasure is full of danger. And now number four, Mingyue.
The tail of the dog wags when he's happy.
Yes, the tail of the dog wags when he's happy. All right, because the tail is part of the dog. 那个狗的尾巴是狗的一部分，对不对？所以就用 of. Very good. And then number five, Yue.
They set a trap for catching the mouse in the kitchen.
Yes, they set a trap. And then what is the function of the trap for catching the mouse in the kitchen? So look at the picture here, the trap. That's a trap, yeah? So what is the function of the trap? Yes, Changkun?
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
the picture didn't have cheese at the trap.
Oh yeah, there is no cheese on the trap, yeah. But I just want to show you the trap, okay? Okay, now that's for number five, yeah? And I hope you understand why we are using for, okay? So 你们尝试明白为什么我们用 for, okay? 因为这里在讲这目的那个 function 它的功能啊，那个 trap 的功能，所以我们就用 for. Okay, number six, Yue. Hang on, sorry. Number six, Yu Sheng. Yu Sheng. Yu Sheng, are you there? 对，这个医生，医生跑去哪里了 All right, okay. Tell me your answer, 医生。
I need a special shampoo for repairing damaged hair.
Very good. Okay, for repairing damaged hair. All right, because you are telling me the function of shampoo, so you are using for. Very good. And number seven, hang on, yeah. Number seven, Kai Yuan.
The petals of a flower are colorful.
Yes, the petals of a flower are colorful. So look at the petals, look at the picture, yeah? So the petals, they are part of a flower. That's why we can use of. Okay, number eight, the end.
The compass is a valuable tool for navigating in forests.
Very good. The compass is a valuable tool for navigating in forest. So navigate, all right, navigate means to find the right way, yeah, to find to find the right direction. Navigate. It's a verb. It means to find the right ways, to find the correct direction. 找到正确的方向啊，那个就是 navigate. So you can navigate in the city. So if you navigate in the city, it means you walk around in the city and you know the directions. 你没有迷路咯，你懂怎样子走。You know how to navigate in the city. All right? Or you can navigate in the forest. Or you can navigate in the sea. All right, in the sea, yeah. Maybe like using a submarine, isn't it? Using a submarine, 潜水艇. So navigate in the city, navigate in the forest, navigate in the sea, or navigate on the sea. Okay, so as you know, right, when you take, have you taken a ship before? When you take the ship, I mean, like you will notice that when you go out to the sea, right, it's a vast expanse of the ocean. You see nothing on the sea. OK， 你出海了啊，你就看不到什么东西都没有了的，都是水的玩不了。So if you don't have a compass, then you cannot navigate on the sea. Understand? If you navigate on the sea, it means you know the correct directions on the sea. Okay, come back here, yeah? So the compass is a valuable tool. And then you want to tell me the function of the tool. So tool for navigating in forest. Very good, that's a correct answer. And number 9, Yusheng?
Yes.
Number 9?
Okay.
The pages.
The pages of a diary called Secrets and Thoughts.
Very good. The pages of a diary hold secrets and thoughts. Okay, so pages, 第一面、第二面、第三面、第四面啊，那个是你的 diary 的一部分来的吗？啊 ，so we can use of. Okay, number 10, Yu Yang.
The branches of a tree stretch up towards the sky.
Yes, of a tree. The branches of a tree stretch up towards the sky. And then 11, Kai Yuan.
The seed of an apple can grow into a new apple tree.
Yeah, the seeds of an apple can grow into a new apple tree. All right, of an apple. And then 12, Kang Kun.
The garden is a peaceful place for meditation and relaxation.
Yes, so the garden is a peaceful place. And you tell me about the function of the place or the purpose of the place. 那个地方的功能，那个地方的目的，成立那个地方的目的 for meditation and relaxation. Okay, so 13, Russian.
The library
Provides
provides a clear space for studying and reading.
OK， 很好，答案是对了。OK， 只是说念的时候就没有这样顺咯。啊，你注意听啊，瑞轩。The library provides 就是给，提供给 ，provides a quiet space。OK， 这个是读 quiet， 安静 ，a quiet space。And then you want to tell me the function of the space。OK， 那个地方给人家做什么的，功能是什么 ？So for studying and reading。OK， 14。张一 ，the feathers.
The feather of the bird help it to fly and keep it warm.
Yes, the feathers of a bird 那个鸟的羽毛是鸟的一部分，对不对？所以就用 of 咯，非常好。一会 15。
The firefighter wore
protective gear
protective gear for safety while
battling.
battling the fire.
Very good. So the firefighter wore protective gear. All right, protective gear is like the equipment that protect them. Yeah. So you want to tell me the function of the gear? So we use for protective gear for safety while battling the fire. All right. So the gear, yeah, the protective gear. Hang on, yeah. The protective gear. Okay, it's a noun. What kind of noun is it? 是这样子的 noun 呢？是 uncountable noun 来的。所以呢，它没有放 s 的，我们不可以有 s 的啊。It means all the things that keep you safe. OK， 全部可以保障你安全的那个东西，那个东西的统称就是 protective gear. Understand? So let me show you, yeah. Hang on. So look at this, okay? Taekwondo. Okay, some of you practice Taekwondo, right? So let me show you Taekwondo protective gear. Okay, so for Taekwondo protective gear, you will have the vest, and then you will have the helmet. Okay, and you will have the what do you call the shield to protect your hand, to protect your leg. Okay, to protect your groin. Okay, your groin, and also to protect your fist. 这些都是保护你身体的东西，它们的统称呢是 protective gear. Alright， 这里的 gear 不是指你的车的 gear， 不是啊，是指那些安全设备 protective gear. Alright, now let me show you another one. Okay, rock climbing protective gear. So we have the helmet, we have the harness, okay, and we have the lock. So these are the protective. These are the protective gear. I'm sorry. These are the protective gear. Okay, 安全设备. And we also have protective gear in the lab. Lab protective gear. Okay, you have the goggles, you have the glove, you have the lab coat, and so on. Understand? Gear, protective gear is uncountable. 不能算的. That's why we will never put S here. 没有放 S 的啊. Come back here. You are telling me the function, the purpose, or the goal. 那个 protective gear 的目标，它的目的是什么？为什么我们需要它 for safety while battling the fire? All right. So battle the fire. 不是说跟那个火打架 ，OK？ When you battle the fire， 不是跟那个火打架，这里是形容修辞手法来的。So when you battle the fire, it means you try to put out the fire. OK， 你尝试扑灭那个火 ，put out the fire, you battle the fire. Okay, now 16. Zakwan.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you answer 16?
The star of the night sky look like teeny sparkling dots.
Very good. Yes, Kaiyuan, you may go to the toilet. So the stars of the night sky. Very good, because the stars are part of the night sky, isn't it? 那个星星是 night sky 的一部分来的吗？所以就用 of 咯。Look like tiny sparkling dots. Very good, dots. 这个 sparkling 这个 sparkling yes， 谁有问题
Teacher, may I go to the toilet?
Yes, you may go to the toilet. 所以这个 sparkling 老师解释过了，对不对？所以这里呢，你整句背起来了。The star look like tiny sparkling dots. Use it in your essay, then your essay will become, I mean, like you will get a higher mark for your language. Okay. And then 17, 乐婷
I save money for future
Education.
education.
Very good. I save money for future education. All right, because you want to talk about the function of the money. 那个钱的功能是什么？用来做什么东西的？So we use for future education. All right, so education 是什么东西呢？是教育。OK， 教育 OK， 然后它是名词来的啊。然后这个东西有一个比较重要的，老师要跟你们解释一下。OK， 你们看这里啊。OK， 老师给你们听它的发音一下啦。OK，I want to show you the pronunciation tab. Okay. Okay, now first of all, look at the word. Look at the spelling. Okay. So I want you to think what is the correct pronunciation? Is it education or education? Is it Jew? Is it D as in Jew, or D as in dew? All right. Bear your answer in mind, and then I'm going to play the audio to you. You listen carefully, yeah?
Education.
Can you hear it? It's a little bit fast.
Education.
Okay, so the correct pronunciation is education. Education. Understand? So the DU here is pronounced as Jew. All right, education, as in generation. Education. All right. 来，这里有谁不明白的举手？不明白老师讲什么的吗？这里老师只是加多一个发音跟你们讲罢了啦。OK， 这个就是读 education 啊，不要忘记说发音也是很重要的。OK， 因为如果你们不知道它的发音的话呢，你们很难记得它的字的 spelling 的。All right。Okay, so I save money for future education. OK， 就是说你未来的教育咯。Now 18. OK， 来昌坤。
The handle of a cup helps you to drink without spilling.
Yes, the handle of a cup helps you to drink without spilling. Very good. So handle, it's like the place where you hold the cup. OK， 你握那个杯子的地方，那个耳朵 ，the ear of the cup. 19, Shamin.
She packed some food for our day trip to the beach.
Yes, she packed some food. And then why do you need the food? 为什么你需要那些食物 Why do you need the food? What is the purpose of the food? 那个食物的目的的功能的目标是什么？For our day trip to the beach. Very good. And then continue. Let me call Jan Heng. 20, Jan Heng. The colors.
The colors of a rainbow stretch across the sky after rain.
Yes, the colors of a rainbow stretch across the sky after rain. Very good. So because the colors are part of a rainbow, 颜色呢是彩虹的一部分，所以我们就用 of. Okay, now we have finished our discussion. Okay, is there any problem regarding this exercise?
Teacher, for number 20, isn't it called a rainbow stretch across the sky after the rain?
After, or you are asking me, shouldn't it be after the rain?
Yes.
Yeah, both are fine. After rain, after the rain, both are correct. Yes, Changkun?
Teacher, I have a question at number 1.
Number 1. Okay, go ahead. What is your question?
What not off?
Because the key is not part of the door. 那个你的锁匙不可能是你的门的一部分的吗？这样子人家要开你的门嘛，是很容易的咯，对不对？
Yes.
no，你看啊，那我给你看这个。Okay, so the knob， door knob sorry，the door knob。你看这个 door knob 这个 door knob 这个转的地方你可以讲 the knob of the door 没有问题，因为那个 door knob 那个转的地方是门的一部分嘛，对不对？可是那个锁匙你收起来的嘛，那锁匙都不可能是门的一部分来的。你的锁匙，你家的锁匙是在你的门那边
No, teacher.
我叫过去哦。All right. Okay. So any other questions?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So 这里我们用 for 为什么呢？因为你在告诉老师那个锁匙的功能。All right. 那个锁匙是做什么的？For the door. Okay. Any other? No questions? Okay. Let's go on to the next task. Okay. Can you please take out this handout? The email. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to get ready. Yeah. All right. Okay, now, let's look at the question first. Mingyue, could you please read the question? You have been
reading a storybook lately. You want to tell your friend Alice about the storybook. Write an email to Alice. In your email, tell Alice the title of the storybook. Tell Alice about what you have learned from the storybook. Write about 30 to 50 words. Write your email below.
okay. Very good. So 这里呢是教你写 the title of the storybook, and then write about what you have learned from the storybook. Okay, so you have to write about a storybook, but I want you to write about the legend of Masuri. It's because we have read something about Masuri, isn't it? 我们已经学到 Masuri 的一些词汇了，对不对？所以呢，老师要你们将你们刚刚学到的词汇呢，再用多一次，这样子的话你们才能记得。老师不要说你们一直循环使用你们已经会的词汇 ，OK？ 为什么呢？因为当我们在让老师考你们写作文的时候呢，老师是在考着你们的语言表达能力的 ，OK？ 你们的语言表达能力如果你们一直使用着你们本身就已经会的词汇去表达，就是说你们没有学到新的词汇，你们没有学到新的词汇呢，你们的表达能力也没有增强咯，对不对？所以呢，为什么老师给你们这样子的练习来做？主要是因为老师要你们在写这个作文的时候呢，学到新的词汇。OK， 这样子的话 ，Yes。
Sorry to interrupt. What is the meaning of what was sentenced to death?
Was sentenced to death is like, killed, was ordered to be killed. Okay, if someone was sentenced to death, it means that particular person was ordered by court, 被法庭命令 to be killed. 法庭命令杀死他，判死刑的意思啦 ，OK， 判死刑的意思啦。老师讲的太长了 ，All right， 所以你们明白老师为什么要这样子做 ？OK， 所以呢，当老师叫你们写你们的句子给老师看的时候呢，所以你们就写给老师看了，因为老师要知道说你们会不会用那个字，然后呢，你们写句子的时候，你们的写法是好还是不好的，对不对？So you have to show me your writing. Understand? You have to show me your writing. All right. So now, okay. Now look at the first paragraph here. Yeah. I hope this email finds you well. Okay. I know that some of you have already got a few good greetings up your sleeve. Okay. So if you have something up your sleeve, okay, it means you have something ready to be used. Okay. 这是一个谚语来的啦 ，All right， 这是一个谚语来的啊，我给你们看一下 ，up your sleeve， 所以这样子，看到 up your sleeve， 好像你藏一个东西在你的袖里面So if you have 当老师讲说 you have a few greetings, you have a few good greetings up your sleeve. Yes.
May I ask, do we have to? I'm using the words app to write my essay. Do I have to write the from who and the everything?
Hang on, yeah. You are asking me about the
I am
yeah.
using words to write. Do I need to write the from, to, and subject everything?
Oh, you mean when you hand in, yeah? When you hand in your essay to me. No need. Just the essay will do. 我讲到那里，我想一下。我讲到这个对不对？So when I say you have a few good greetings up your sleeve, it means you have a few good greetings are ready to be used. 你已经学了，你已经收这几个好的 greetings. Understand? So I have a few methods up my sleeve. 就是说我有几个方法了。OK， 我有几个方法可以用的。I have a few methods up my sleeve. Understand? So up your sleeve is like you keep something in your sleeve. All right, sleeve 是你的袖口。Okay, so come back, yeah, come back. So I know that some of you have already got a few good greetings up your sleeve, yeah. So I don't want you to write your greeting here, okay? Chang Kun, hang on, yeah. I just want you to complete the sentence here. Recently, read captivating story and couldn't wait, share you. Okay? So for this one, let me give you a clue. Who recently read? Who recently read? Title story, The Legend of Masuri. Very interesting. So interesting, what interesting? Okay? Now, I'm going to give you 10 minutes for you to complete the 3 sentences and then put it on the chat box. Okay? You may start now. Chang Kun, yes, what is your question?
No, teacher, I pressed wrong.
Oh, okay. Yes, Yu Wei?
Teacher, what is the meaning of captivating?
Oh, good question. Captivating means very interesting. So a captivating book, it means an interesting book. Okay, any other questions?
No, thank you, teacher.
No. All right. Yes, Kayun, do you have any question? Okay, so 10 minutes, start now. We will start the discussion at 8:30. Okay? 8:30你们写完了呢，你们 post 在 chat box 给老师看 ，OK？ Okay, we're going to start the discussion in 8 minutes, yeah? And I'll be away from the screen for a minute. If you have questions, put it on the chat box. Okay, for those who have already finished the first paragraph, you may continue to work on the second paragraph, okay? We will start the discussion in 5 minutes. Okay, let's start the discussion, yeah? Okay, now let's look at Chang Kun's answer first, okay? Guess what guess? No, this is wrong, okay? It should be guess what, okay? Guess what? Guess what? Okay, this is a good phrase, okay? We use it to introduce something exciting. Okay, guess what? I recently read a captivating storybook, and I couldn't wait to share it with you. The title of the storybook. Okay, Chang Kun. Storybook is a countable noun, so you have to use the. It's The Legend of Masuri. The book was very interesting. Hang on, yeah. The book was very interesting. Okay, I will accept it. Okay. Okay, the rest is fine. Good. Now I'm reading Mingyue's answer. Okay, now I recently read a captivating storybook, and I couldn't wait to share it with you. The title of the storybook is The Legend of Masuri. It is very interesting. Okay, good. So 你看啊，这里有两个 ，it is very interesting, or the book was very interesting. I want to show you was or is. Okay, which one is the better? 当然，如果你写 the book was very interesting 呢，老师也能接受。只是说这里你要放 was 还是要放 is 比较好呢？你就要想看哦。我们用 past tense 来讲我们的 past experience， 我们的经验。我们用 present tense 来讲 fact， 对不对？你要讲说这个故事书很有趣，这个是经验呢，还是 fact 呢？当然它是 fact， 对不对？它是一个 fact 来的 ，this is a fact。So I think it is very interesting is the better answer. Understand, Chang Kun? So if you,
Yes, teacher.
yeah, you may change it to the book is very interesting because you are telling me the fact about the book. Okay, next, let's look at Leanne's answer, yeah? Okay, so I recently read a captivating book, and I couldn't wait to share with you. I couldn't wait to share with you. You have got a small mistake here, okay, Leanne? And I couldn't wait to share what with you. You need to put an object here. To share what with you? To share it with you. The title of the storybook is The Legend of Masuri. It is very interesting. Okay, the rest is fine. And then Weili. Okay, 来我们看 Weili 答案啊。Okay, and I couldn't wait to. I recently read a captivating storybook. I couldn't wait to one share. I couldn't wait to one share. 这个就不对了吗 ？Okay, 你要的话你就想 I want to share it. 不然的话就是 I couldn't wait to share it. Okay, Weili, there is no need to put want here. Okay, and the rest is fine. 剩下的没有问题。Okay, 那个不要放 want 就可以了。Okay, now I'm reading Yuwei's answer. Okay, so I hope this email finds you well. I recently read a captivating story, and I couldn't wait to share with you. I couldn't wait to share it with you. You need an object here, okay? The title of the storybook is The Legend of Masuri. It is very interesting. Okay, the rest is fine. And then Tu Yuan. Okay. I recently read a captivating storybook, and I couldn't wait to share with you. Couldn't wait. 这么多都没有放 object 的嘞？Yes, 余生什么
May I go to the bathroom, please?
Yes, you may go to the bath. Yeah, you may go to the bathroom.
那
个你开始检查一下呢。Share, transitive, intransitive. Share space, share stage. Share something with someone. So after share, okay, after share, you have to tell me share what, all right? You have to tell me share what. So come back to your lesson. Come back to the sentence here, yeah? Tu Yuan, you have to tell me, I couldn't wait to share what with you. I couldn't wait to share the book or share it with you. The title of this storybook is The Legend of Masuri. It is very interesting. The rest is fine. Okay, now I'm reading Kai Yuan's answer. Okay, I hope this email finds you well. I recently read a captivating storybook and couldn't wait to share it with you. The title of the storybook is about the legend of Masuri. The title is, okay, you shouldn't use about, yeah? The title is. And it is very, and if you want to use and, use small letter because you are combining two sentences together. And it is a very interesting story. Okay, the rest is fine. 很好，没问题。And then let's look at Chanyi's answer. 看 Chanyi 答案啊。我们还有几个不了 ，OK？ 所以你们听先啊。这第一段比较容易一点。And I couldn't wait to share it with you. OK， 没有问题 ，Chanyi, your sentence is correct. And then let's look at 乐婷's answer. 乐婷的答案，我看有错的我才讲啊。I recently read. I couldn't wait to share with you. Okay, Le Ting, no problem. Your answer is correct. Good. And then I'm now reading Yu Yang's answer. Okay, how are you? Okay, good. This is a different greeting. Okay, how are you? A different greeting. I recently read a very captivating storybook and I couldn't wait to shake it. You don't shake it, yeah? You share it with you. The title.
Wrong.
No worries. And then you don't have to capitalize every single word. Yeah, when it comes to title, you just have to capitalize the first letter. Okay. So the legend of Masuri. Okay, Yu Yang, you don't have to capitalize every single word. It is very interesting. Okay, now the rest is fine. Okay, good. And then let's look at Shermaine's answer. Okay, 来，我们看 Shermaine 答案啊。I recently read a captivating storybook. The title, the story of the book is very interesting. Okay, good. The story of the book is very interesting. 很好，没有错。Okay, now I'm reading Zequan's answer. Zequan 的答案啊。Okay, 老师看一下。I hope this email finds you well. I recently read a captivating storybook, and I couldn't wait to share with you. So I couldn't wait to share what with you, Zequan? I couldn't wait to share the book with you. But we don't like to repeat the same word again and again, right? So you can replace it with it. I couldn't wait to share it with you. All right. And then the title of the storybook is The Legend of Masuri. It is very interesting. OK， 很好。接下来是真亨啦。你看现在你给老师记录下来先。你看到很多学生都用 share 这个字用错。OK，we have to share something with someone. Share the book with you. Share it with you. 那个 something 那个 object 啊 you cannot neglect it. All right, you cannot neglect it. Yes, Yu Sheng?
I'm back.
Yeah, you are back. Good to hear that. All right. Okay, now let's continue with Jen Heng's answer. Okay, so I hope this email finds you well. Storybook, I couldn't wait to share with you. The title of the storybook is titled The Legend of Masuri. Okay, it's a little bit redundant. Okay, Jen Heng 有点 redundant 了。所以这里你看啊，这里的 title 呢是名词，这里的 title 是动词来的。If you want to use title as a verb, this is how you should use it. Okay, this storybook is titled The Legend of Masuri. Understand? This is how you should use it. All right, Chen Heng. So you have to change here. It's titled. Okay, let me show you. All right, 你看这里 title is a noun. 它可以是名词。And it could be a verb as well. 它也可以是动词。OK， 如果是动词的话，要这样子写呢？就是 is titled something。OK， 你不要放 is titled as， 不要用 as 啊，用 titled something 不了。OK， so for example， A is titled B. For example, the book is titled The Legend of Masuri. Okay, so this is how we use is titled. Okay. Any problem so far? 这里到这里为止有什么问题吗？这比较特别一点，因为真亨将 title 这个词呢编成动词来用所以比较特别咯。Very good. Okay, the content of this storybook is very interesting. Good. The content 就是它的内容。Okay, the content. The content it means the storyline. 它的故事线，它的内容the content of the storybook. The storyline. Okay, now the rest is fine. Okay, the rest is fine. Very good. And then now I'm reading Russian's answer. Okay 啦，老师看 Russian 答案然后我们就去第二段了。Okay. Okay, I recently read a captivating storybook, and I couldn't wait to share with you. So again, the same mistake. I couldn't wait to share it with you. Okay, 那个 punctuation 要看好咯。The title of the storybook is The Legend of Masuri. 那个 Masuri 要打好And then this story is very interesting. Okay, good. The rest is fine. So I think the first paragraph is quite easy, isn't it? So we have got a few interesting things, yeah. First of all, remember when you're using share, you have to tell me share what. Understand? Share what. And next, if you want to use title as a verb, 如果你要将它当作动词来用呢，你就要这样子用咯。A is titled B. Okay? For example, the book is titled The Legend of Masuri. And then another one is the one written by Chang Kun. Guess what? Guess what? We use it to tell people something interesting. Something interesting or surprising. Okay? So yeah, we can use guess what here if you want, because you might find it quite interesting or surprising. Okay, now let's look at the second paragraph. Main character, 这个是读 character. The main character, 主角 storybook Masuri, young kind-hearted woman, was renowned. All right, was renowned. Hey, I think it's renowned. I'm sorry. It should be renowned. Okay. Let me check the pronunciation. Yeah. Yeah, the pronunciation is renowned. Okay. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrongly. So, was renowned means was popular. Okay, was popular. 很出名咯 was famous, was popular, was renowned. And then why? You want to tell me why? Beauty and grace. Grace 呢就是很优美。All right, 优美。So grace, it's a noun. It means the movement. When we say the grace, it means the movement are very beautiful and attractive. 就是它很优美啦，动作很优美，可能他的行为，他做东西的方式，讲话的方式很优美 ，grace， OK， 很有礼貌。So was renowned, why? Beauty and grace. Okay, sadly, was falsely accused. Okay, still remember accused? When you accuse someone, it means when you accuse someone of something, it means you said that someone did something bad without any evidence. 你没有证据的，你只是指责别人做一些不好的事情而已。For example, accuse you of stealing. 就说我讲你偷东西，可是我没有证据的。I accuse you of stealing. All right. So 你看回这里was falsely accused. 啊，这个是倒反过来的，就是讲说他被错误的指责，指责什么东西呢？Betraying her husband. What is the meaning of betray? Can anyone tell me the meaning of betray?
背叛。
背叛很好。So betray. Okay, so you abuse someone trust. Okay, 你滥用别人对你的信任，你就是背叛哦。Okay, you betray you might betray someone, but don't betray your friend. Don't betray anyone. Okay. All right. So now, okay, right until her husband. Okay, from main character until betraying her husband. Okay, I'm going to give you around 8 minutes here. Okay, you may start now. After that, put your answer on the chat box. Okay. Okay, you may start now. We will start the discussion at 8:53. Okay, 8:53. If you need more time, let me know. Yeah. 直接10分钟去了 Okay. I will start the discussion at 8:55. Okay, 8:55. Okay, let's start the discussion, yeah? Okay. Okay, now I'm now reading Chang Kun's answer. Okay. So the main character of the book, very good. So we have to use of，这里要用到 of 咯。为什么呢？因为那个 the main character 是那个书的一部分来的嘛，所以就要用 of 咯。Is Masuri. And then she is a young and kind-hearted woman. First of all, okay, 我们先讲 tense 先 ，OK？ 我们先讲 tense 先啊。Tense 有 present tense 有 past tense。这里呢，当我们讲故事的时候呢，我们用 past tense 的。So she was a young and kind-hearted woman. WOMAN, one woman. She was also renowned of beauty and grace. 这里呢，你不能用 of， 为什么？因为你不是在讲这 something smaller is part of something bigger 吗？ You are telling me the reason. She was also renowned. Why? Why was she renowned? For her, yes, for her beauty and grace. Sadly, she was falsely accused of betraying her husband. 这里可能你们会想说，诶，老师，怎么用 of 呢？这里的 of 呢，它不是 something smaller is part of something bigger 了，不是了啊。这里的 of 呢，是因为你用 accuse， 你要用 of， 这个是叫做 collocation 这个是叫做 collocation 来的所以呢 of 出现会有很多原因的 ，OK？ Any problem so far?
Nope, teacher.
Okay, now I'm reading Yu Wei's answer. Okay, the main character of the book is Masuri. She was a young and kind-hearted woman. She was renowned as beauty and grace. 这里应该用 for 咯 ，OK？ 应该用 for her beauty and grace. Sadly, she was falsely accused of betraying her husband. Okay, 剩下的没有问题。And then I'm now reading Kai Yuan's answer. The main character, okay. So Kai Yuan, normally when we are writing a story, we have to use past tense. So use was, okay? She was renowned for her beauty and grace. She was falsely accused for betraying her husband. Now, this is wrong collocation. After accused, we have to use of. Okay, so I have jotted down for you, yeah? And then let me show you. Okay, accuse. 你看呢，有一些动词呢，在英文里面有一些动词是有 collocation， 有一些是没有的。所以你看这里的 accuse， 然后呢，我们看下面 accuse of doing, accuse of betraying. All right, 开源。And then if you scroll down， 你慢慢的下来看，它没有了的，它没有 accuse for 的，没有 accuse for 的话，它的意思就是说，你不能用 accuse for。Understand here? Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay, awesome. Okay, I'm now reading Leanne's answer. Okay, the main character of the storybook is Masuri, and then she was a young and kind-hearted woman. Sadly, she was falsely accused by betraying her husband. 这里就不对了咯。李安，你不能用 by， 因为你不是在讲这方法嘛，对不对？你不是在讲这方法所以呢，你不能用 by 咯。你要讲说他被人家指责做了什么东西，所以你应该用 of betraying her husband。by betraying her husband 是这样子用呢？老师给你一个句子啊 ，let me give you a sentence, okay? Masuri, let's say Masuri hurt her husband. Masuri 伤害她的丈夫。她怎样子伤害她的丈夫呢？ How did she hurt her husband? Now we are talking about method. 现在我们要讲的是方法啊，方法的话我们就用 by betraying her husband. But in this case, we are not talking about method, are we? So we cannot use by. Understand here, Lian?
Understand.
Okay, good. So 这里呢，老师帮你们记录下来啊。Okay, we use by to talk about method or to answer the question how. Okay, for example, I clean my shirt by brushing it, or she I can't think of any good word. She completes. Okay, she repairs the table by using a hammer. It's not a good sentence, but it's enough for you to understand how to use by. OK， 这里的 by 是用来讲方法的，记得啊。Okay, now continue. 继续聊。I'm now reading Shermaine's answer. Shermaine 的答案啊。Okay, the main character. Okay, she was a young woman. She was renowned for for her beauty and grace. So 这里不能用 of， 那刚才老师解释过了，对不对 ，Shermaine？ 其实这个也是算一种 collocation 来的啦。If next time if you do not know what to use, okay, you can check the dictionary, okay? As you can see here, renowned for something. Renowned as something is different. 这个是我们另外讲 renowned as 以后我们再讲 ，OK？ 我们再讲 renowned for 先啊。所以这里为什么要用 renowned for 呢？因为你在讲这原因。Why was she renowned? Why was she popular? Okay? And then by betraying her husband 刚才老师也是讲了，对不对？所以不可以用咯。沈面这里你明白吗？为什么不能用 of 跟 by？ 你明白吗？
明白。
明白啊。这老师就没有重复我咯。Okay, next, I'm now reading Wei Li's answer. Okay, the main character of the book. Okay, so 要换成 past tense 咯 ，Wei Li， 因为我们在讲这故事。Sadly, she was falsely accused of betraying her husband. 那个 by betraying 换成 of betraying. 威力那个 by 明白为什么吗？
不明白。
不明白 ，OK。那个 by by betraying 呢是讲这方法，对不对？可是这里你看 she was， 来你要明白它的句子咯，可能你不明白那个句子的意思。She was falsely accused， 她被指责，她被错误的指责。然后这里后面你要讲说，你应该讲她被人家指责做了什么东西嘛，对不对？所以呢，你应该用 of。简单来讲啦，可以简单来讲，为什么要用 of 呢？因为你用 accuse 过后，你要用 of 的这样子会比较容易理解一点。你用 accuse， 你一定要用 of 的。老师给你看这里啊。你看 ，when you are using accuse, you have to use of。这样子能明白吗？是谁刚才？威力？
明白了。
明白啊？所以你要记得用 accuse， 你就要用 of。那个 by 呢是用来讲方法的 ，OK？ And now this is Mingyue's answer. The main character of this book is Masuri, and then she was, okay? Mingyue, we have to use was because it's a story. She was renowned for her beauty and grace. Sadly, she was falsely accused of betraying her husband. So 明月这里 renowned for 明白为什么要用 for 吗？
明白。
明白啊 ，OK， 郑老师就快一点了 ，OK， 我们就尽量在今天讨论完整篇去咯。Okay, now I'm reading楚元 answer. Yes, 楚元。
老师，我有写新的。
你写新的 ，OK， 我看一下啊。
那个有错字。
OK， 好的，我 copy and paste 过，等一下。 All right. So the main character of this book is Masuri, and then she was a young and kind-hearted woman. OK， 没有错，都对得完。你要换成 she was 就可以了。OK。And then I'm now reading Zequan's answer. Zequan 的答案。She was renowned for her beauty and grace. OK， 换成 renowned for 不了咯。OK， 换成 renowned for 不了啊。So 老师直接帮你标起来。If you don't understand, ask me. OK， 不明白的话问老师啊，Zequan。Now I'm reading Yu Yang's answer. 所以你们看，你们的错误都是一样到完的。OK， the main character of this story is Masuri. Was a young. She was renowned, beautiful, and grace. 不对了，这句就错了。OK， 这句就错了啊。She was renowned for her beauty and grace. Okay. She was falsely accused of betraying her husband. 所以老师把你们记录下来了。所以你看呢 ，renowned， 如果我们用 renowned 的话呢，后面你要用 for 的。OK。After that, you have to say for something. Was renowned for something. 你要懂它的意思，还要懂它的用法。Was renowned for something, or was renowned for doing something. Understand? So, for example, she was renowned for her kindness. Okay, she was renowned for her kindness. 为什么这里用 for 呢？因为 her kindness 是一个名词来的。OK， 如果 for 的后面你放动词呢，你就要用 ing 咯。She was renowned for helping people all the time. She was renowned for helping people all the time. For 后面如果你要放动词，你要放 ing。所以宇阳，你注意看啊 ，renowned 是很出名的意思。你要这样子用它呢，你有两种方法。Renowned for something， 就是说 renowned 后面你要放动词，你要放名词，或者是 renowned for doing something。Renowned for 后面你放动词加 ing。我们看你的句子啊，刚才你写 renowned for beautiful， 刚才你写 renowned for beautiful， 所以这里直接错了，为什么呢？因为 beautiful 它是形容词来的 ，it is neither a noun nor a verb. That's why it's totally wrong. Understand, Yu Yang? I think the rest is fine. Okay， 剩下的没问题了咯。
Understand.
Okay, and we have to say accused of, yeah, accused of. Okay, now let's read Dan Heng's answer. Okay, so the main character of this storybook is Masuri, and then she was a young and kind-hearted woman. She was falsely accused. Okay, everything is good. Okay, Dan Heng, everything is good. It's just that you have to change your tense from present tense to past tense. And then I'm now reading Zhang Yi's answer. Okay, Zhang Yi 的答案。Okay, so the main character of the storybook is Masuri. Was renowned with. It's wrong. Okay, it should be for. Yeah. 它的 collocation 一定要记好好的，知道吗？张一 collocation has to be memorized. She was falsely accused of betraying her husband. So 这里呢，你最简单的理解方式就是说，你要用 accuse， 你就要用 of 了。OK，accuse 跟 of 是一起的 ，renown 跟 for 是一起的，你要一起背起来的，你不能配跟别的字的。OK，and now let's yes， 来有什么问题？有问题吗？没有啊。Okay, now let's read Rachel's answer. So the main character of the of the storybook is Masuri. She was young and kind-hearted woman. 你看这里 ，she was young and kind-hearted woman. OK，woman 是 countable noun 来的。OK， 瑞轩可以算的，说可以算的名词你不能直接用的，你要用 a。She was a young and kind-hearted woman. She was renowned 然后这里 renowned 后面你要放 for， 一定要放 for 的 ，for her beauty and grace. Sadly, she was falsely accused of betraying her husband. OK， 现在没什么大问题了所以这里刚才我们看完全部人的句子，然后呢，我们会发现到有几个重点，对不对？First of all, when we are using accused, remember, we have to say accuse someone of something. OK, I accuse you of stealing. Alright.Accuse 后面你要放 of 的，这个要记得然后那个 by 呢是用来讲方法的，你用到方法的时候，你才会用到 by. For example, I clean my shirt. How do I clean my shirt? By brushing it. She repairs the table. How does she repair the table? By using a hammer. 那个 by 是告诉我们什么？告诉我们方法。然后呢，还有什么还有这个 renown 这个 renown 你看 renown 后面一定有放 for 的 ，alright， 一定有放 for 的只是 for 的后面我们可以放名词 ，OK， 可以放名词。She was renowned for something. She was renowned for her kindness. 我们也可以放动词，可是那个动词要放 ing 咯。She was renowned for helping people all the time. OK， 做这些重点有问题吗？谁不明白的吗？OK 如果不明白，可是你又还是要问的话呢，你放写下来，你放写过后，你留下来给问老师 ，OK？ Now let's continue. Although she pleaded her innocence, so pleaded her innocence, it is I think this is quite difficult. So let me just jot down for you, yeah. So pleaded her innocence. Pleaded her innocence. It means said that she was innocent. 就是无辜咯 ，innocent 是 not guilty. OK， 那我先写下来给你先 OK。innocent is an adjective. It means not guilty. 没有罪的。If you are innocent, you are not guilty. 你并没有罪，你没有犯罪。So pleaded her innocence. It means said that she was not guilty. OK， 他讲说他没有罪，这样子的意思咯。OK， 所以如果你讲Mr. Zheng is very bad， 然后我讲 Oh no, I plead my innocence. I plead my innocence. It means I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. 这样子咯。OK， 或者是你讲说let's say OK， Yu Yang stole someone's money. OK， Yu Yang stole someone's money. 可是呢，别人讲Yu Yang讲说没有啊，我都没有偷。So Yu Yang， 如果Yu Yang讲他没有偷的话，就是 Yu Yang pleaded his innocence. Understand? Pleaded his innocence. So if you plead or if you pleaded your innocence, you said that you are not guilty. You didn't do anything wrong. 你并没有做一些不好的事情。You pleaded your innocence. OK， 你看是不是很好的一个词来的？我们在日常生活中会用到的。Plead his innocence. Plead her innocence. I plead my innocence. All right. Although she pleaded her innocence， 就说虽然呢，她讲她没有罪 ，was sentenced death， 被判死刑。这个 sentence 这样子用呢？自己想看一下 ，OK。Before she died, cursed island. What island? Langkawi. And then we have comma ing. 这个 comma ing 直接用就好了。 Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of comma ing? 那个逗号 ing 是什么意思？还有谁记得吗？
同时
啊，同时很好，就是说这里 curse 就是说诅咒咯，马苏里诅咒朗卡威。同时呢，他说什么？同时呢，他说 would suffer generations, hardships and difficulties. OK， 所以这里你要告诉老师咯 ，who would suffer 7 generations？ 谁会期待都很痛苦，都很辛苦啊 ？Suffer is like 辛苦 ，OK？Hardships and difficulties. So when you suffer, okay, hang on, yeah. When you suffer, it's a verb, yeah. It means you do not feel well. Understand? You do not feel well. You suffer. Okay. So if I put you in a room and I shut all the windows, okay, and I don't give you aircon, I don't give you fans, then you would suffer in the room. If you suffer in the room, then you feel not well in the room. Okay, hardships and difficulties. So is there any word you don't understand here? 什么字不明白的？ Okay, 没有的话呢 Okay, now I'm going to give you 10 minutes, okay, for you to work on the exercise. Finish the sentence and then put it on the chat box, okay? 所以我们可能会稍微迟一点点放学 ，OK？ 稍微迟一点点，老师讨论到这段不了 ，OK？ 可是我们会迟一点点放学啦。Okay, you may start now. Okay, I'll be away from the screen for a minute, okay? If you have any questions, put it on the chat box, yeah? Okay, I'll start the discussion first. If you have got the answers ready, you may put it on the chat box, yeah? Okay, let's go. 老师讨论过后，我们才放学, okay? So now I'm now reading Wei-Li's answer, yeah? Although she pleaded her innocence, but she was sentenced to death. This is a mistake, okay, Wei-Li? We don't use although and but together. Although 跟 but 呢，它不可以同时出现在同一个句子的。华语的话没有问题，虽然但是英文不可以啊。如果你要放 but 呢，你就不要用 although 了。She pleaded her innocence, but she was sentenced to death. Okay? Or another way of writing, although she pleaded her innocence, she was sentenced to death. 你要这样子写，知道吗？ Although 跟 but 不可以同时出现在同一个句子里面的啊。Okay, now let me jot down for you. 所以这些上课的重点记得要抄起来啊。So although she pleaded her innocence, she was sentenced to death. Or another way of writing, okay, another way of writing. She pleaded her innocence, but she was sentenced to death. Okay, we don't use although and but together. Can I continue? Before she died, she cursed the island Langkawi. No, the island. What island? 什么 island 呢? The island of Langkawi, and saying that no, we don't use an ing. 不可以用 an ing 的，你要用逗号 ing 用来讲同时的。Saying that it would suffer 7 generations for hardships and difficulties 这个就不对了 OK suffer 过后呢你要讲他们痛苦的来源对不对来源的话我们要用什么呢来源通常是用什么字的来源来谁知道
From.
Very good. So suffer 7 generations from hardships and difficulties. So 为什么要用 from 呢？因为你用 suffer， 过后你要讲它的来源嘛，它痛苦的来源，所以就会用 from 咯。所以其实这个也是一种 collocation 来的。OK， 最好是你直接背起来的话就好，就容易一点咯。看 suffer from。Okay, suffer from, yeah. Okay. Okay, any problem so far? 有问题吗？ Okay, 没有的话继续聊啊。And I'm now reading Yu Wei's answer. Although she pleaded her innocence, she was sentenced to death. She cursed the island Langkawi. She cursed the island. What island? The island of Langkawi. So we have to use of here. And comma at the same time, yeah, comma ing, it means at the same time, saying that it would suffer 7 generations, and then where does the suffering come from? 这些痛苦的来源是来自哪里呢 From hardships and difficulties. Okay, next, 开源，这是开源的答案啊。Although, comma, no, we don't. This is wrong. Okay. Although we don't put a comma, and then as I have explained, we don't use although and but together. Yeah. Although she pleaded her innocence, she was sentenced to death. Before she died, she cursed the island that Langkawi. No, she cursed the island. What island? The island of Langkawi, saying that it would suffer 7 generations. Surprisingly, the island faced hardship for 7 years. 不对吗？这里就不对了吗 ？7 generations 是7代 ，OK， 7代的人。So 好像你爸爸是1代，你是1代，你的公公是1代，对不对？所以1代可能是有50、60年，对不对？7代可能是有几百年的哦，不是7年而已。所以你最后一句你是写错了的 ，all right。So it should be 7 generations from hardships and struggles. So Kai Yuan, any problem here? 哎，有问题
Teacher,
吗
let me change my answer first.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, now I'm now reading Changkun's answer, yeah? Okay. So although she pleaded, she was sentenced to death. She cursed the other, saying that she would suffer seven generations. Well, 这里就不对了咯，这里要放 from 而已。Okay, 只有一些小小的错误而已啦。Changkun, understand why we are using from here? Got it? Okay, got it. Yeah, awesome. Okay, now I'm now reading Leanne's answer. Okay, although she pleaded, so we don't use but and although together. Before she died, she cursed the island Langkawi. 其实这样子写是对的，你知道吗？其实这样子写是对的，只是说没有，好像有点 choppy 啦 ，OK， 有一点点好像断层这样子，读起来没有这样好听咯 ，OK，Leanne。So I just have to add off here. 你的写法是对的啊，只是老师加一个 off 下去，听起来比较好听咯。She cursed the island of Langkawi, saying that it would suffer 这里我们没有用 suffer with 的，用 suffer from. Okay, suffer and then from. It's a collocation, as I've shown you here. Okay, you suffer from something, suffer from difficulties. Okay. Any problem here? The end, understand?
Understand.
Okay, good. And now I'm reading Mingyue's answer, yeah? Okay, although she pleaded her innocence, before she died, she cursed the island Langkawi. So she cursed the island Langkawi. 这个写法其实也，你要讲它错，其实它也不是错，你知道吗？明月 ，It's just that it's a little bit non-standard， 有一点点不规范而已。OK， 有一点点不规范而已。比较规范的写法呢是 the island, Langkawi 这样子写的话呢，就有一点点 choppy， 有一点点端，不大顺，在这个句子里面，所以我们就放 off。这里你能明白吗？明月，为什么老师讲换成 off？
明白。
明白啊？接下来呢就是 suffer 的 collocation 是 from， 你要用 suffer， 你就要用 from。其实这个 collocation 呢是通过我们阅读而学到的。OK， 所以呢，就算你们这 suffer 这里你们用错，你们当中有一些是 pay 跟 for， 对不对 ？Suffer for hardships and difficulties。有一些你们放 with 其实你们也不用太过伤心啦 ，OK 只要你们多阅读，你们就会知道了的。所以老师给你们的 podcast 呢，那个你们要读了 ，OK now I'm now reading 楚元's answer, yeah. Although she pleaded her innocence, but 一样的错误咯 ，although 跟 but 不能一起用。She was sentenced to death. She cursed the island of Langkawi. 所以这里楚元的错误，另外一个错误呢，就是楚元放 suffer 跟 for which is wrong. It should be from. 为什么用 from 呢？因为这个是 suffer 的 collocation 来的你用 suffer 你就要用 from 了的。Okay, now I'm reading Yu Yang's answer. Yeah, we only have a few more to go. Okay. 再多几个我们就完了。Okay, 所以你们忍耐一下啦。Okay, now this is Yu Yang's answer. Although she pleaded her innocence, she was still sentenced to death. She cursed the island of Langkawi, saying that it would suffer 7 generations in hardships and difficulties. 这里你用 in 的话其实是对的，这个老师能接受。OK, in hardship and difficulties， 因为我们用 in 来讲情况的。So for this one, this is slightly special. Because I will accept it. Because I accept it. Very good. OK， 这个老师能接受所以接下来 Shermaine's answer. OK， although 逗号就不对了，知道吗 ？although 不可以逗号的 ，although 过后要直接要写句子过后才来逗号。Although she pleaded her innocence， 过后才来逗号。然后那个 but 不能用你用 although 你就不要用 but 了。Before she died, she cursed the island of Langkawi to suffer 7 generations from hardship and difficulties. 你看一样都错误到完的，看到吗 都是用 suffer 跟别的字，你们的 collocation 配错了。And then the last one, all right, the last one, Zequan, okay. Ratian, we are about to end the class. We are about to end the class. Hang on, yeah, hang on. 再给老师多2分钟就完了 okay. This is Zequan's answer. Although she pleaded her innocence, but 一样咯。所以老师换成另外一个句子啊 ，Zequan, she pleaded her innocence, but she was sentenced to death. 你要这样子写咯。用 although 就不要用 but， 用 but 就不要用 although. Before she died, she cursed the island of Langkawi, saying, "Suffer 7 generations from hardships and difficulties." OK， 到这里有谁不明白的吗
No.
？No. OK, clear 呀。So 刚才我们看到很多学生的错误，通常都是围绕在这个 suffer from. Remember, if you are using suffer, you have to use from. Understand? So suffer means you do not feel well. When you fall sick, you will suffer. Understand? When you suffer, you do not feel well. 你很痛苦。That's all. By the way, do you enjoy the podcast I sent you? I think it was about stories, right? It was about stories. How many of you have listened to the podcast? Can I have a show of hand? 来举手一下给老师看一下，有多少个已经读了 ？The Oak Tree 跟 Jack and the Beanstalk。老师觉得那个 Jack and the Beanstalk 是挺有趣的。I actually like Jack and the Beanstalk.
I haven't read the old trick. The old tree.
Okay, only a few, yeah? Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. For this week, I will give you only 1 podcast, okay? So that you can finish the podcast that you haven't listened to, okay? So make sure you get it done this week, all right? So that's all for today, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye, and have a nice day.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Teacher, bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye, and rest well, yeah?